Hello children. In the last session, we saw up to aggressive attitude of German emperor. That are the reasons for the causes for the First World War One, and there are a few other causes out there that we will discuss in this new session. So the next cause for the First World War outbreak is hostility of France towards Germany. So in the year 1871, France and Germany had a battle or a war in 1871. In that battle between France and Germany, France was defeated by Germany. Remember this? So there is a battle which took place in the 1871. In that battle, Germany defeated France in the areas of Alsace and the Lorraine to Germany, rankled in the minds of French. So the meaning for rankled is it got irritated the French peoples. This is one side. It happened in the 1871. So after this incident, both Germany and France got become a traditional rivals or old rivals, which is mentioned in this slide. So why? Because they are old rivals means they are 1871, as I said earlier. 1871, there is a battle took place between France and Germany. In that battle, France lost the places of or regions of Alsace and Lorraine to Germany. This irritated the minds of French people. Rankled means irritated or tensed. So after that, what happened? British and France were going for an agreement with Morocco. That means the British and France were trying to partition or divide the Moroccan nation or to control over or take a right to control the Moroccan country. But in this issue, German was not accepted or not willing to accept this agreement between French and British because German wantedly interfering into the agreement which is going between the British and France. So this created a hostility, means unfriendliness or unhappy towards the Germany. So this created a unfriendliness between France and Germany. That is the meaning for this passage or the slide which is mentioned here. Hostility means unfriendliness or unsatisfied or unhappiness towards any person or any country. So this is the reason why France got unsatisfied or unhappy towards Germany is. So when there is an agreement happening between the British and the French, in that agreement, German wantedly getting interfered into the Moroccan issue. That made the French people to more and more hostility towards the Germany. So that created unfriendliness and unfriendliness and unfriendship towards the German. So this is this concept. Now we'll move to the next concept or next cause for the First World War One. So that is imperial powers politics in the Balkans. So the very first or very beginning of the session, I said imperial or imperialism or imperial powers means the powerful nations or powerful European powers extending or annexing or capturing the weaker nation. That is known as imperial or imperialism. Okay, so imperial powers means the powerful nations extending the weaker nation. That is known as imperial powers. So here the imperial powers politics in the Balkans means, so take a world map, in that go to the European continent, just have a look into that. You can't get easily that the Balkan region is given in the European map. Okay, well? So you try to find out that the Balkan region where it is located in the European map, and for that region, for this specific region, which is almost a trade route, sea route, and for all the European nations, this is turning out to be one of the important junction, or it's a major route for every activities for all the activities. That's why the imperial powers are powerful European two groups getting or involving into the capturing or annexing this region. So this leads to a clash between the imperial powers in this region, for this region. So Austria and Russia met and agreed that Austria should annex Bosnia and Herzegovina. So while Russia should have freedom to move her warships through the Dardanelles and the Bosphorus. These two are the sea routes or river routes connecting to the Mediterranean Sea. So there is an agreement which is going between Austria and Russia. So Russia agreed to give Bosnia and Herzegovina. So instead of that, Russia asking for a sea route, which will connect to the Mediterranean or free the sea route for use our warships for the capturing and annexation of the weaker nation through Dardanelles and the Bosphorus are the two sea routes which is connecting to the Mediterranean Sea. So this was the agreement which is going between Austria and Russia. So this was a deal which has been finished between these two countries, but suddenly the annexation of Bosnia and Herzegovina by Austria, which was not accepted by the Serbia. So this made a clash or politics here starts. So what happened? So Austria announced the annexation of Bosnia and Herzegovina. So this created a opposition or revolt or refusal from the Serbian country. Serbian country. So Germany gave Austria firm support. Germany went to the extent of promising that if Austria invaded Serbia and in the consequence Russia helped Serbia, Germany would come to Austria's assistance in the enmity between Austria and Serbia led to the outbreak of war in 1914. So for this line, I will tell the meaning. So there is an agreement between Russia and Austria. In that agreement, Austria annexing the Bosnia and Herzegovina. For that, Russia getting a freedom to move her ships towards the Dardanelles and the Bosphorus to the Mediterranean Sea, which is a sea route. Russia looking for free to move her warships towards the sea routes. So Austria announced the annexation of Bosnia and Herzegovina. So this created opposition from Serbia. So automatically there is a intense clash starts between Serbia and Austria. So Germany interferes into this clash and supporting to Austria, and for Serbia, Russia started helping. So this created a First World War in 1914. Now we will move to the next concept. So actually this is the region, Balkan region. For I said in the previous concept, for this region only, the imperial powers or powerful European powers were fighting for this region. So here the first Balkan War. So as I said earlier, for this region only, different powerful European powers and other nations getting a war towards this or for this region. So this was ruled or under the control of Ottoman Empire. Now, how it became a first Balkan War between the different nations? Let me see in this next slide. So just have a look into this. So I think so. These are the regions of Serbia, Bulgaria, and other Austria-Hungarian, other triple alliance powers and triple entente powers. So how the first Balkan War broke out in 1914. Exam point of view, this is important. Remember the year 1912 to 1913. First Balkan War broke out. Now remaining things we will see in the next slide. So I will explain the next causes for the outbreak of First World War. Turkey was a powerful country in the southwest of Europe in the first half of the 18th century. The Ottoman Empire extended over the Balkans and across Hungary to Poland. So, in the southwest of Europe, in the first half of the 18th century, Turkey was one of the most powerful country in the southwest Europe. So it was ruled by the Ottoman Empire. So that Ottoman Empire or Osman Empire who extended its territory towards the Balkan and across the Hungary and Poland. So the empire contained many non-Turkish people in the Balkans. Both the Turks and the subjects of different nationalists in the Balkans indulged in the most frightful massacres and atrocities. So the example for is Armenian genocide is a frightful example. So the Ottoman Empire extends its territory towards Balkans and across the Hungary to Poland and other parts. So during that time, Turkey was one of the most powerful empire which controlled or which annexed the many nations surrounded by its area. So that controlled or annexed the many regions. The regions which were controlled or annexed were consist of many non-Turkish peoples in the Balkans. So Balkan is a very important region. So that's why Ottoman Empire captured this region. So especially the Balkan region consists of many non-Turkish people. So the Ottoman Empire is also known as a Turkish Empire. It is from the Turkey and capture the Balkan region. So both the Turks and their subjects of different nationalities in the Balkans. So he captured the Balkan region. So in that region, there were many non-Turkish people. So that indulged means allowed the Turkish ruler to frightful massacre and atrocities. That means so that allowed the non-Turkish people living in the Balkan regions made him to kill them by masses or doing many atrocities. Massacres means killing in a large numbers, thousands of peoples, 10,000, 5,000, millions of peoples are killing in a specific community of non-Muslim peoples or non-Turkish peoples. That is known as massacres and atrocities. So for that massacres and atrocities, Armenian genocide is the best example. So taking advantage of at one stage what happened, there is a political instability. There is a political and economic instability in the Turkish Empire, which was ruled by the Ottoman Empire or Osman Empire. This created a way or route for the Greeks and other successive rulers to annex or control the Turkish region, Balkan and the Turkey. So there were rivalries among Greece, Serbia, Bulgaria, and later Montenegro for control of it. So again, I'm trying to simplify this concept. Just listen if you are not understood this. So the Balkan is a important European region which was surrounded by other powerful nations during the 19th century or early 19th century, which were Serbia, Bulgaria, Montenegro, Greece, Macedonia, and other important European powers. So during that time, Turkish ruler or Ottoman Empire who captured that region and ruled for more than 600 or 400 years he ruled, and he almost killed the many non-Turkish people over there. And after that, after a period, what happened? There is a instability in political and economic. So there is a instability in the political and economic of the Turkish Empire. So this created a option or chance to the other rival nations or opposite nations like Greece, Serbia, and Bulgaria created to control or annex the Balkan region and the Turkish nation. So what happened? In the March 1912, they formed a league that is known as Balkan League. So they created a Balkan League and they were attacking the Turkish Empire or Ottoman Empire or Balkan region, and they are trying to split or divide that region equally. So there is a league which was formed in the year 1912. Exam point of view or book back point of view, this is important. So in the year 1912, there is a league formed by the Serbia, Bulgaria, and Greece. So they formed a league and they destroyed and attacked the Turkish forces or Balkan regions. That is first Balkan War, which took place in the year 1912 to 1913. I think so. The war took between 1 year 1912 to 1913. So in this war, Turkish forces were defeated by the Balkan League, formed by Serbia, Bulgaria, and other powerful European powers. So this war was ended by signing of Treaty of London in the year 1913. So the signing of Treaty of London created a new state known as Albania, and other Balkan states were divided up Macedonia between them. Turkey was reduced to the area around Constantinople. So in this first Balkan War, which took place in the year 1912 to 1913, so Turkish forces were defeated in this war, and the Turkish region or Turkish controlled areas were divided and they created into a new state. The new state created was Albania, and the other regions were divided between Macedonia and other Balkan League members like Serbia and Bulgaria. So this was the end of the first Balkan War. So there is a question relating with this concept in the book back. So listen carefully the video or voice and accordingly answer the assignments which I will give in the later sessions or end of this session also. So now we will move to the second Balkan War. So division of Macedonia, however, did not satisfy Bulgaria. Bulgaria attacked Serbia and Greece. So the Balkan League members were, Balkan League was formed in the year 1912, which I said in the last slide. So the Balkan League nations were Serbia, Greece, and Bulgaria. They formed a league and attacked the Turkish forces in the year 1912 to 1913. That was the first Balkan War. In that first Balkan War, Turkish forces were defeated by Balkan leagues. They were Bulgaria, Serbia, and Greece. So after the defeating of Turkish forces, they divided the entire Turkish regions and Balkans. In that, there is a unsatisfaction for Bulgaria. So this led to a second Balkan War. So Bulgaria started attacking the Serbia and Greece. So Bulgaria was defeated in the second Balkan War easily and by the Serbia and Greece, and by signing the Treaty of Bucharest in August 1913, Second Balkan War ended. So the reason for happening of Second Balkan War is the Macedonia was divided between these Balkan League members, Bulgaria, Serbia, and Greece. So the division or splitting up of this Macedonia region which was not satisfied for Bulgaria, that created misunderstanding between Serbia and Greece among themselves, and Bulgaria started attacking Serbia and Greece. So this is known as Second Balkan War, and in this war, Bulgaria was easily defeated by Serbia and Greece. So this war was ended by Treaty of Bucharest in August 1913 signed. So this was the Treaty of Bucharest or Bucharest, and important leaders those who signed in this treaty to end the Second Balkan War. So now we will move to the next concept. That is, we come across almost 4 sessions. In the third and fourth session, we had the main causes for the outbreak of First World War, and this is the one of the immediate cause for the outbreak of First World War during 1914. So the immediate cause, what it is, we will see. So the photo, see this photo. This guy is Franz Ferdinand, Archduke Franz Ferdinand was a Austria-Hungary emperor. He was assassinated by a Serbian prince. So this created chance to have an opportunity to have a war between the Serbia and Austria-Hungary. So automatically German forces started supporting Austria-Hungary, and for Serbia, Russia, France, and they were joined together and fighting for or supporting towards Serbia. So this cleared or this created a chance for the First World War outbreak. So automatically in the end, the neutral force Britain also got entry into the First World War, combining with France, Russia, and Serbia. So this is the one of the immediate cause for the outbreak of First World War. So the next slide or next concept will be what route or what direction created cause for the First World War, that we will discuss now. And try to listen the videos clearly and follow the videos as much as possible, and try to answer the book packs. Try to get the books from the school or have any PDF copies, and go back to the question banks given in the end of the lessons, and do the answers based on the sessions which you are listening or watching. Okay, what? So with this, I think so. I am trying to finish this session. So just I am trying to give some introduction about this. This is the course or direction which created happening of the First World War. So that is Central Powers and Allies. So there are two warring camps that created a reason for the outbreak of First World War. First one is Central Powers, Allies. The two warring camps are Central Powers and Allies. So as you all know, from 4-5 slides I am telling who are Central Powers and who are Allies, how they created, how they formed, under which agreement, under which treaty they are formed, that and all I am telling from the beginning. So follow it, that also, and listen from here also. So the mainly Central Power consists of Germany, Austria, Hungary, Turkey, and Bulgaria. So allies were United States, Belgium, Serbia, Romania, and Greece. Yeah. So remaining we will see in the next session. So with this I am ending.